the hazing was actually a really good experience because it wasn't like a regular hazing like if for my Blue Mountain state fans like the cookie race or whatever it was or exactly tough love.
Hello and welcome back to the Mic Check Show. I am your host, Michael Couchet. And for today's episode, we have another Gators receiver. Apparently, this is the Gators receiver podcast. We have Kynan Perry.
How's it going? Great to be here.
So Kynan, how's the off season treating you?
Pretty good. A little colder than I would have liked, but still kind of hanging around where I can get out and do my whole thing, get the footwork in, keep the legs moving, try not to fall off the horse a bit too much.
That's good to hear. Quick question. Have you ever done any footwork in like the snow, like minus 30, just like a random December?
I had a bad experience in high school, and I rolled my ankle really bad, and because there's like a thick 2-inch sheet of ice over the field.
Oh geez.
But yeah, I messed my ankle up, and I was like, it's awesome, but when you got indoor facilities like in Calgary or whatever, it's just may as well do that.
Yeah, might as well. No point in risking getting frostbite or rolling your ankle. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. So Kynan, you are, I'll say, my youngest guest so far. What are you into? Fidget spinners or something like that? What are the kids up to nowadays?
Not really, but they're still pretty cool. I like my fidget toys, like the little cubes with like the buttons and switches and stuff.
Oh yeah, just
straying away that far for sure.
Fair. Gonna say I may be old, but actually no, I'm not even that old. I'm only in my 30s. What am I talking about?
That's why I'm surprised you retired. I'm like, man, you still got lots of good years in you, man.
Well, the mind is willing, but the legs are not.
Fair enough, honestly, fair enough.
But that's why I say always stretch, because you'll last a lot longer.
100%.
Awesome. All right, Kynan. So, play receiver. You're a tall dude. I'll say you're 6'3", correct?
6'3", yes, sir.
Nailed it. Okay, so most guys your height will play basketball, but what got you into playing football?
See, I did play high school basketball, and it's a lot of running compared to football, which I'm not saying I'm not running, but yeah. You get a break in between plays and stuff. But what really brought me back in was the brotherhood and how much it really takes a team to win a game, and everyone's relying on everyone else. Basketball, it's kind of the same thing, but you could be an individual and still kind of carry your team to the promised land, But football, it takes everyone to climb up that mountain,
Oh yeah, that's true. So, loving football so much. Who is your favorite player? Jesus.
Like, are we talking like pro or like in the AFL?
We'll say pro.
Pro. I was a big Marshawn Lynch guy back in like my younger days, and still love Marshawn, but like if we're going receiver, I don't even know. Sorry. I
put you on the spot there.
Yeah. No, I probably should have thought of this. I like Diggs. Stephon Diggs is probably my favorite player.
Nice.
Yeah. Big Stephon Diggs guy.
Funny that you mentioned Marshawn. I'm watching what's it called? Westworld right now. And he's in third season. Like,
Okay.
oh my God, it's Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, and you see him like on the sideline taking like pictures and stuff in like the NFL games now. He's just doing like a bunch of side quests.
Yeah, no kidding.
Awesome.
Do you have any of his stuff, like the beast mode things?
Uh, I don't, but you know, like phone wallpapers, like laptop wallpapers, everything like that. I eat Skittles all the time, just like Marshawn. You know, big
True.
Skittles guy.
I'm the same way.
100%, dude.
Perfect. Alrighty. So, um, you are a very talented football player. Uh, did you get any looks coming out of high school, like the universities?
Yeah. Um. Uh. The coach of the Okanagan Sun, Travis Miller, was a alumni to Acadia,
Mhm.
and you know, he kind of got my foot in the door there. I've had the opportunity to go to Laurier to go and like try out, but you know, as a guy coming out of high school, I didn't really have the best grades, so right away I kind of like shot that in the foot. You know,
Yep.
just try and go the junior route, but definitely looks for sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That was definitely my issue too.
Mhm.
Pesky grades.
That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of sucks because it's like, all right, you need university level grades, but not everyone can reach that goal, like us being one of them.
100%.
Because I remember, well, yeah, I remember in high school, I was trying to go that route and I just gave up halfway through. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not for me.
100%.
Jeez. Okay. So if you were going to go to any university in Canada, which one would you pick?
Western.
Ooh, Western.
Western's
Yeah.
always been like my dream school to go to, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they're a hell of a program.
100%.
Yeah. All right. So, of course, can't go the university route. There's always the juniors. You spent a season with the Okanagan Sun. What made you leave after just 1 year?
It was had nothing to do with anything with the team or any of the players or anything. It was mostly myself. I had way too many expectations. Uh, Coming from a small town in Drumheller, like not to pat myself on the back. I was the best player on my team, and I thought that was like I was the best player in the province. You know, like the CFC like prospect highlights or whatever, and stuff like that. But I think I just had it too much in my head that I was, you know, going to go there, going to start make an impact right away out of high school. And, you know, when that didn't happen and I wasn't, you know, mentally prepared to take the weight on to actually be a starter or be an impact player, it kind of hurt me a little bit. And I got kind of down on myself. But yeah, after that year, we won the national championship, and I came home and I was kind of done with football. I was, you know, a little exhausted, and yeah, I didn't think I'd pick up another football again. But you know, I started talking with the Irish actually, and you know, went to a couple workouts, and you know, it just didn't really fit right. Um, you know, and then, you know, going to the Gators, one my high school coach actually, Ken Fournier, was the one who brought me out there,
Okay.
and you know, like it took maybe two practices, and like I could feel the love for the sport coming back, and like the passion coming back, and it wasn't like a job to go there and like go to practice anymore. Like I wanted to go to practice, and it just brought my love right back, and yeah, I can't thank those guys enough, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, I was say, like, going to the Gators is definitely a great experience, especially like even though of course they're winning back to back natties, it's still a great environment. Um, to build on that, what can you say about your time with the Gators so far?
I
And
can't say enough. Sorry.
any highlights about that?
A lot of the older guys on the team have definitely like help keep myself disciplined, help keep myself in a good place, and honestly, I've learned so much from even Sicky, Robbie Sekiris, who doesn't even play the same position as I do, and he's always there in my head, keeping me in good spirits, keeping me like he's done so much for me without even really knowing it, I think. And guys like Cass and Oren and Ben especially has really been a good mentor for me. I've learned a lot from those guys without trying to pick their brain too hard and be a little nuisance, but I've got in where I could, and they've helped me a lot. And Kurt runs an amazing organization, and I he's the he's the right coach for me. I think I guess he's a player coach, but like it's all tough love. Like he's gonna tell you straight to your face how it is. No crossing over. No nothing. Like if he's gonna say how it is, and that's that. And that's so good for me, I think, honestly.
Okay. So definitely the next place you go to, you need a coach or coaches kind of like Kurt, just getting on your ass.
Exactly. Tough love.
Yeah. It's definitely not for everyone, but it definitely works for you.
100%.
Has he cussed you out so bad that you're just like, okay, I'm done with practice for today?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially my first year. I'm not gonna lie, I really did like I did not like Kurt at all the first year I was there. About halfway through the season, I was like, I'm done with this. I hate this guy so much.
Yep.
But man, like the as soon as I came back, I was like, man, like I completely understand now. He's not doing it because he doesn't like me or anything. It's all because he can see potential in someone and he wants to like bring it out.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
One thing with the Gators, they love throwing you that deep ball. Just 9, just go get it. Is there any other route you suggest? Like, hey, just throw in a dig once in a while.
Nope.
No, always that 9.
No, just give me a 9 or like a deep skinny post
Yep.
over top of a safety. My favorite part about playing football is making the crowd go crazy, making my teammates like jump up and stuff, and there's no better way to do that than make a big catch over atop someone, and
Yeah, just mossing them.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or screen passes are good too. I like screens a lot too from the wideout spot.
Oh yeah, I think we need to get some of your highlights or some plays where you moss some guy and get it on to. I can't remember what network Randy's on, but he has a highlight reel where it's like you got mossed. We need to get you on that one.
Yeah, man. I got the clips. I got you, brother. I got you.
Yeah, I think the AFL community just needs to bombard them with those highlights constantly.
100% every day. Just boom, boom, boom. Get them in there.
Exactly. Alrighty. So every athlete deals with adversity. Of course, you have dealt with some yourself. How did you deal with the adversity of that, and what was your way of overcoming it?
Uh, it's mostly taking my point of view from like how I'm feeling. Like for example, Okanagan. Like I didn't think that I was getting the shots that I deserved, but then I kind of you switch your mindset to kind of think in someone else's shoes. Like I automatically when I got home I felt terrible, and then I looked at it from Coach Travis's perspective, and I kind of understood. You can't put trust in somebody if they don't trust in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's fair.
yeah, I don't know. It's
like, especially coming out of the receiver spot. Well, when you think QB, if your receiver isn't trusting himself, how could the QB trust you?
100%.
Yeah. So for the Okanagan Sun experience, would you say that was beneficial to you to go through that?
110%. I think every athlete needs to go through something like that to really understand what is out there and what it takes to be like a top level athlete and to something to shoot for sure. I played with a lot of great guys on the Okanagan Sun, like Mike O'Shea, Noah Bymack, Aiden Weiberg, Dom Britton, and I look at those guys back when I was there, and those guys were like, I couldn't even like imagine how they got so good, but the more you understand them and talk to them, like the preparation, like keeping your body right, everything just it all meshes together, and that's how they're at the top. And it's definitely crazy to see and very eye opening for a young athlete as well.
Oh yeah, because especially as a young athlete, you have a high ego, but getting it checked, it's definitely an awakening.
Definitely an awakening. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. So glad you overcame all that, and you're a better player now. Um, One thing I love about athletes, they have funny stories. Do you have a funny story on and off the field, on or off the field?
Yeah. So this is my first ever first this like my first game playing for the Gators. We were going to the Cold Lake Fighter Jets, and I had no idea what to expect. I thought it was just going to be a bunch of grown men who like 37U, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And my first ever play in the AFL was a kick return against the Jets, and I was lined up on the wide side towards the fans, and I think I think it was Gabe, and Gabe. It's crazy because Gabe played last year on our team, and this guy, him and another guy came on the edge, and absolutely that was my first concussion I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Jeez.
Both of them at the same time took my head off. Like, really, I have a mark on my face still
Oh,
from
jeez.
that hit. And that was a big, like, a welcome to the AFL, welcome to semi-pro football with not kids. These are
Yeah.
grown men, and I'll never tell them that it was me ever. But I think it was him. I'm 99% sure it was him.
Because we're gonna have to check the tape on that one.
Mm-hmm. I'll send you the clip. I got killed. I'm not gonna lie. And I dropped my
Jeez.
shoulder like I was gonna murder him.
Yep. I was like, nope. Surprise.
Get out of
That's
here,
what.
boy.
Yeah, that's what's funny about the AFL. It's like, oh yeah, just a bunch of grown men out of shape, don't know what they're doing. Well, they do not know what they're doing, but they're not fast enough or strong enough. But
Yeah.
hey, it's definitely a wake up call.
Strength is definitely the last thing to go on a older athlete for sure. Strength is the last thing that goes.
Oh yeah, true. Um, so one thing with football, there's always hazing. Um, how's the hazing for the Gators? At least for your perspective.
The hazing was actually a really good experience because it wasn't like a regular hazing like if for my Blue Mountain state fans, like the cookie race or whatever it was, where
Oh
that
yeah, the Oreo up the butt.
yeah, nothing like that. We all went to Cowboys and we did our it was a karaoke night, but like we did it with other teams. So that was really the only hazing we got. We all got really drunk that night, but kept it on a level where none of us really embarrassed ourselves too much, I don't think.
Oh yeah.
But it was a great experience, honestly. Definitely a good way to enter the team and have everyone kind of know what you're about.
Oh yeah, true. They definitely need to bring that back because last year they didn't do it.
I
But
agree completely.
but speaking of that Cold Lake game, on the way back we did some hazing. Did you participate in that? I don't really
I
remember.
was No, I wasn't on the bus. I took I yeah, me and coach and a couple other guys from Drumheller. Yeah, we all drove back with the coach. Didn't
Okay.
even hear any of it, honestly. I don't know what happened, and I'm kind of scared, honestly.
It wasn't that bad. So I was on that bus, so I had to do the hazing.
Yeah.
All you had to do was take a shot, tell a joke, sing a song while they dress you up. So yeah,
That's crazy.
it wasn't that bad.
Not bad
I
at
think
all.
there is video of that because I think Oren was recording, but yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
That's all lighthearted.
I kind of wish I was there now. I'm a pretty good singer, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good singer.
Well, I don't think they'll make you do it now since you are a vet, but hey, you never know. You might get drunk enough to do karaoke for them.
Yeah, I'll volunteer.
There we go. Alrighty. So after your second year with the Gators, you signed on with the PG Kodiaks. What made you decide to play with them halfway through their season? And what can you say about the experience?
Um, well, Coach Bellamy, who is a member of I think he's the O-line coach for PG. He came to our exhibition game against Okanagan in Kelowna, and we were talking and whatever, and that relationship just kind of escalated, and got talking about maybe coming out after our natty. And another big part of that, Coach Borum, Jamie Borum, used to be coach at Okanagan Sun. The year that I got there, he left to go coach Prince George.
Okay.
And I like his coaching style a lot. It's like I said with Kurt, it's a lot of tough love, and he'll tell you exactly how it is. So that definitely drew me out there. The experience was amazing. All the guys super welcoming. Great coaching staff, beautiful place. The atmosphere is like we the one game that I did play, we cleared at least like 1,500 fans, and like
Damn.
I've never played in front of that many people before, and it was like it was a big moment for me running out and seeing the crowd, and then my good buddy Gavin Halverson is also on that team. Used to play at Central Alberta Buccaneers,
Okay.
and he was actually a rookie the same year that I played in Okanagan. We played there together and developed a pretty good relationship, and it was just cool seeing all that there with my buddy, and everyone super welcoming. Can't say enough good things about that organization.
That's awesome. I don't know if you're still eligible, but do you plan on going back next year?
Yes, I still do have one more year. I'll kind of say,
Up in the air?
kind of say how I said everyone. It's up in the air. Um, we'll see how the Gators shape up and see what we look like in our training, our winter training, if we do that.
Oh yeah.
See what our receiving core is looking like, and I'd obviously love to go out, but these the Gators, they're not just like my football friends that I just go and play football with. These are like actually like my family. I love this team so much, and I really like two. If this is Two Smokes' last year, I need to be there. I cannot think that the last year was going to be my last year playing with Two Smokes. That cannot happen at all.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely got to repeat with him.
One
Well,
hundred
three.
percent.
Yeah. So okay. So if you do go back to Kodiaks, um, will you be wearing a different number? Because I think you're wearing 86.
Yes, sir.
Terrible number for you. It felt so off seeing it.
I agree. I agree.
Good.
We'll see. The jersey's a small, and there's not very many small jerseys. Well, they're all pretty tight, but I'm a bit of a more slender guy, so
Oh yeah.
it kind of fits me nice. But I never wore 15 before Gators, and 15 is definitely it's like a sentimental number for
Oh
me
yeah.
now. So if it's available, I'm going 15 for sure.
Oh yeah. I can't picture you without 15.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's your number now.
Yeah,
I think you need to
definitely.
get a chain that says 15 on it.
Yeah, big old diamond chain and maybe some grills.
That'd be
Real good.
perfect.
Yeah,
Uh, Alrighty. So, of course, you still have tons of football left in your career. Um, if an opportunity comes, would you play overseas?
that's the main goal. Main goal is to play overseas. Like I wanna travel. I wanna go play ball, and you know it's the atmosphere for everything, and I love being part of the community, and I think going out there will put a lot more stuff on my plate. I like being busy with football, and I love everything about it. I love the atmosphere. I love the fans. I love the community events that come with playing on the team. I just, yeah, 110%. It's my main goal that's kind of the reason I'm still playing. That's what I want to do.
Okay, perfect. Um, have you ever thought about playing in arena football?
No, I don't
No,
have the, I don't have the build for that. I think I'm
I think
only
you
about
do.
100. I'm about only 185 pounds on a good day. Um, and with the boards and stuff like that, I think that a lot of careers get ended in arena football.
Oh
Which
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm too wiry.
that's fair. Gonna say, speaking of the boards, so when Brad Rains was playing for the Pack, we'd always have like indoor practices at like the soccer domes and like the small ones. So every season he always get hurt on those boards. So I don't blame you for not wanting to play arena.
Yeah. And I played hockey too, and I've seen some pretty terrible spills into those boards. And I feel like if I'm running full speed, or anyone's running full speed, and they go head first in that board, I don't think there's a man on two legs that won't, you know, have some CT to come with that arena football season.
True. Gonna say, speaking of CT, um, you only had one concussion.
Two concussions. I've
Okay, what was the
just
other
made
one?
aware. Yeah, my first concussion was in high school football. We were playing Canmore in Canmore, and I was I was getting the ball a lot, and I got put in at running back, and it was like a dive or a lead or something. Came up the middle, and it was a non-contact, like it wasn't non-contact. I got hit and I smashed my head on the ground, and
Oof.
it was one of those. You ever seen like Tua when he gets hit and he like stands up real quick and then he's on like duck legs and stuff?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that happened, but like high school football in from Drumheller, obviously. I came back in the game like
Oh yeah, of course.
there ain't yeah, good old small town football.
Yeah, it's what you do. Speaking of small town football, of course, I'm going off on a different route here with this interview. So,
Yep.
what I know with my upbringing and Calgary, there's always like divisions and stuff, and they play like in the city. What was Drumheller like? Because of course you only have one high school there, right?
Yeah. Well, we have two high schools, but
kind of one football team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who did you guys play?
We played we play Old Spartans, we play Canmore Wolverines, we play Strathmore, we play Tabor in like provincials.
Okay. So
St.
pretty
Paul
much
sometimes.
pretty much those schools that are outside of the big city.
Exactly, 100%.
Okay. So once you play those teams, was it kind of like a provincials you play?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
We had
What do you call it?
play-ins. It's provincials. Like we have provincial play-ins before we actually go to like the big provincials or whatever.
Okay.
I wasn't fortunate enough to make it to a provincial final. We made it to semis and then lost to I think it was either Tabor or Willow Creek.
No.
It's big rivalry, us and Tabor, kind of.
Oh yeah.
But
Gotta love those rivalries.
100%.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna say
pretty small by that time.
Yep. I'm gonna say you may not won provincials, but you have 2 national titles.
But I'm saying the rings look better anyways.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of nationals, when I come up with these questions on the fly, how was nationals in Toronto?
It was a crazy experience. I did not expect half of what happened. And it was mostly just our team going and screwing around, doing our own kind of thing.
Okay, you have to tell some of those stories. If you can.
Yeah, well, we so after our little win or whatever, we went to the strip club that night.
Yep.
And that was probably one of the story. I can't say really any of it because it's pretty I don't want to throw any of my homies under the bus.
That's fair.
But very hectic. A lot of rough stuff went down for sure.
Oh,
no
damn.
fights or anything. Like we weren't causing issues, but just a lot of unfortunate events and unfortunate decisions for sure.
Jesus. Gonna say, it's always an interesting time when football players visit the strip club.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it's like just the team there.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely unhinged.
Gonna say, did you get into any shenanigans?
No, I had my girlfriend back at home, so I was sitting there getting some of the free bottles that we got. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Dipping into some liquor, hanging out. I'm mostly there for the boys anyway.
Oh yeah.
Pause. But
I know what you mean. Yeah, you're just there for a good time and the free booze.
Yeah, and the free booze, 100%.
Yeah, I definitely need to hear these stories. I think our next meetup's going to be like the ring ceremony.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming to that.
I'll give you all the insider information then.
Perfect. I need the stories. Of course, I won't tell anyone on here because I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but I need the stories.
No, I can do that for you for sure, Mike.
Perfect. All right, now we're going to get into something wholesome because it's the end of the show. Is there anyone you'd like to thank for helping you with your football journey so far?
For sure. I'd like to thank my high school coach, Ken Fournier, for sure, for keeping my head in football and making sure I'm on the right track. Kurt, for sure, for always, even in Prince George, he's been checking up on me, seeing how I'm doing. Can't thank that guy enough. And all my drum scum, Aiden Ends, Colton Ends, Connor Ends, and the Strathmore boys, Reed and Dawson. They've had my back from day one, since the first day I started there. Can't thank those guys enough. They keep me sane. They're my boys. They're my gentlemen.
Awesome. Yeah, they're a bunch of great dudes. I'm definitely glad to actually play with them. And you, of course.
Aw.
Of course!
Aw.
Gotta show some love.
Of course. All
All right, Kynan. Thank you for going on to the show today. Do you know what my outro is? Well, my sign-off?
I don't.
Damn it.
I know you're in. I'm sorry.
That's fine, because I started recently doing it. So I'm going to try something new today and have you do it. So what I normally do is says mic check, checking out. So
Checking out, yeah.
to switch it up, I want you to do it.
Okay. Do I say
All right.
mic check?
Yep, mic check, checking out.
Okay, sound good.
All right, let's see it.
Mic check. Checking out.